Hello everyone, it is finally time for us to complete the trifecta, so now it's gonna be Tails on me. As you can see, his intro is different. But he still deals with Knuckles. I think his and Sonic's campaign are similar, but obviously they have to make things different since I'm playing as Tails and not Sonic. I don't know how the ending is gonna go compared to the other two, but what I do know, we have to collect all 14 of these emeralds again. And let's hope that this time I actually beat the 5th emerald first try. Because every attempt I failed, and Sonic was my worst attempt out of the three so far. Even though I'm literally just now starting this attempt. So yeah. Hopefully all of this goes well. But we have a lot we have to get. But once we get our 7 Chaos Emeralds, we don't have to worry about doing these no more. Hope I get them early instead of having to do this in like the 5th stage area. Because I think this game has a memory for if you actually got the emerald or not. Alright, there's only 4 left, and now we're gonna get a perfect. Even though points don't really matter now. First emerald is God. And an extra life. Every time we get a perfect, we get an extra life. Unfortunately, one of them we could get a perfect, but that requires extra work, and no. At least they fixed his sprite where it doesn't look like he's having his mouth open while he's running. And also, Tails can swim. The only character that can swim out of the 3. Alright, let's go grab this this invincibility. And let's finish the stage. And then as soon as the planes go away, we can see again. I don't need to introduce those special stages anymore since y'all seen them before. I'm gonna fly out there so I don't lose this. Alright, 2nd emerald. At least I can say one thing, the Super Emeralds are somewhat gimmicky, but they're easy. They're the easy gimmicky. We have a lot to gather. We're at 89. Imagine if he was able to walk at the same speed as he was able to when he first starts. Alright, now we have to turn. That means there's a few more of those, and there might be a set of 8. We won't know until we get there. Let's see. Extra life, you can get that from here too. This is not a perfect, is it? Yes, it is. So the last 16 are these. There you go. 111 of them are acquired out of whatever how many blue spirits there are total. Let's get that out of the way. Alright, now we need to get to the last 5, but we can't. I don't think there's any more in bonus stages here. I think there is in Sonic stage area only though. Or Tails. Sonic and Tails, since they go the same way. I ran straight into you. Or you even continue, grab that. So you have some extra protection. I think there's one up here, but I could be mistaken. Good thing about Tails is he can fly, so I can go to spots where I couldn't usually go to. It has to be in a spot where Sonic can reach it if it's in a Sonic-only area. And Sonic obviously can't reach up there. Alright, that's Knuckles' part of the stage, just obviously we can't go that way, so... I did not want to lose all my rings that I just got. Alright, Act 2. I think we get to a ring as soon as we start, so... Yep. Knuckles can't get this, so... That's an added bonus of me being on Sonic or Tails' path. Alright, the thing is, I don't think we can get a perfect here unless we actually attempt to do it. So the last one that looks like this, we have to skip if we want the perfect. And go back to it. But if you just do the normal path without actually taking the time to skip it, then you can't get it. Alright, turn over here. So... 48, 44 to 42, 42 to 40, 40 to 38 to 22. Nope, that's not the one we skipped. No. This is the one we skipped. Just to get that perfect, you had to do that. And there you go. 80 rings. I don't know how many spears, because I don't look. I'll just go. I think there's 2 rings you can get in this one. Maybe 3. But I know for a fact there's 2. Let's speed that up. Not like I can hold A and let it just go by itself. I can't. Alright. Since we're playing as Tails, we can go to spots we wouldn't normally be able to go to. What's wild to me is there's nothing up here. Despite there's an extra life up there, I think. Is this a... Yes, it is. I wish it was a bonus ring instead. I mean, say an emerald ring. You know. Let's go up here first. I think we're gonna touch water anyway, so that's gonna be gone. Unless we stay on the top path. That lowers the water level. Or does it lower that? Well, Tails can go up here, unlike Sonic who can't. Nor can Knuckles go up there, actually. Because of the spikes. Okay. I think we passed one. Unfortunately. I was right, we did pass one. I thought I had to touch the water before. I thought I had to touch the water just to get here, but since we're playing as Tails, we don't have to worry about touching the water. This is the 4th emerald piece. Now we have to be careful whenever we go through these, because we do not wish to accidentally cause ourselves to lose. Hitting one of those things will cause us to be knocked back in the direction we came, and it causes us to hit one of those red spheres that we don't wish to touch. Alright, well, this is the last few spheres, so we're basically done with this, unless somehow, someway, this is not all of them, which it is. The only one we are not getting the perfect from. So far. Heck, this ain't gonna be the only one, period, though. Alright. Just fly straight up. You don't need to lose your shield if you already have it. I think this is a bubble shield right here. Yep. Jump over this. I don't think we had time to rev up us. That's a flying shield. Whatever. Okay. See if we can get it, let's see if we can get, enough rings to get a, extra life from this. Or if we can just get out of here, that'd be great too. I didn't mean to come here. I don't think there's any real rings really coming after this, so we got our extra life, now we can get out of here. We're at 11 lives before we even leave the first stage. As a whole. Yep, 3 rings. At least they give you rings so you can at least take a hit if you need to. As you run, you won't ever hit these. At least Tails don't have to worry about getting hit by these now, since he's actually the main character right now. Two free hits. I don't know if that counted. It did. Let's see if we can cause it so we don't actually fall down the bridge again. See if we can cause that to happen. Alright, jump. You gotta jump as soon as she shows up. Yep. It's a lot easier with Tails. You can't go up there, by the way. Invisible wall, so. Let's go to Hydrocity or Hydro City, which one you want to call it. No one knows the pronunciation of it. So, I'll say both. What's funny is this is one of the few water stages that is not looked bad upon in the classic stages. Because it's still fast-paced, it's not like it's dragging. I mean, you still move slow in the water, but you're not moving slow to the point where you feel like you're barely making any progress. Before we go up there. Alright. I still don't get how that works. Oh, he stops at a dime just as soon as he gets in that corner. Why is there an aerial up? Oh, gee, I didn't know about this. That's a lot of rings I didn't know about. Gotta get up all the way up here. There you go. And now we lost our shield. Yay. But there's an extra life. We can't go but oh, yes we can. I don't want to lose all these rings. Oh, but lord, I need a shield and I need it now. And I lose all of these rings. Wonderful. Wonderful. Oh boy. Still funny how I found out that you can actually bypass that. That's the ring I was looking for. Alright, this is the 5th emerald. Will we mess it up or will we not? I need redemption from this since I have yet to beat this the first try. Out of the 3 attempts. They say 3rd time's the charm. See if that's true right now. What throws you off is there's a path that you gotta take that is being blocked by those red spears, and if you don't notice it, then I don't think we can get a perfect now. I think that little part where you grab all 4 of those, I think that's the only path that makes it so you can get a perfect, but I don't know how to get there from this spot. So we're not gonna worry about it. Alright, now we just have to figure out where the last 9 are. See? Found them. First try. Let's go. First time we first tried that out of the 3. Alright, we got 5 and we need 2 more. I think I know where another ring is in the next. I definitely know where one is in the next act. Alright. That went well. I think we're at the boss. We are. Right before you even get to the boss. Okay, nice to know. I now have that knowledge now. That's trying to keep you down here so you drown. 3 minutes on the dot. As long as this little thing says stage clear, we don't have to worry about him drowning. Time resets. Alright, let's go. No. I thought I was going so slow to the point where that wall was going to be an issue. As soon as you pass that spot, you're good. Just have to wait. I hate having to wait for these things, but we're gonna see a lot of them as we go on. Not like this is the third playthrough of this game. Still funny that you can just skip that. Found that out last time, or Knuckles, one of them. I was like, I didn't know you can just jump off of them. It's in the next one, it ain't in this one. Ow. Talking about the ring. There's no ring here. Really? The only thing I hate is how slow Tails flies, but other than that, pretty much, we don't have to worry about platforming as bad much. His flight takes care of all of that. Guess that's on the other side. And now we just hug the left side. Boom. We're in a perfect spot for one, yes. Still funny that he's the only one that can swim. And there's a shield up here. Yup. Not this one, okay. But I have a question though. So it still takes us back up here? Yes it does, okay. We're not at the end, I thought we were at the end. That was risky, I will say that. That was risky too. Alright, will we die from this? Probably not, but still, I have to wait. Don't have to wait here though. Yeah, you're not gonna get me that easily. Go into a ball so you don't get hit by anything. I think the ring is in this section right here. Now we hug left. Nope, no, not go. Don't go over there yet. Go down. Go to this left. It's not over there. It must be higher up then. But first, get this shield. I wish I can roll and get out of this ball so you can swim, but yeah. Should be to our left right here. No. Did I miss that one? Oh, that's great. Well, there's one up here then. This is the 6th one. I don't think we're getting a perfect here, but I mean, at least can we get 50 rings? Can we do that? I don't know. Alright. We're at 72. Where are we at now? 44, 43. We go up here then. Question is, are the last four? Yep. That's my question. It's these things. One more. Okay. I think we're at the end of this stage too, so we can't go back and get the other ring. Oh, that sucks. Well, since we're playing as Tails, we can actually attack him with his tails. I think he's one more hit away. Yeah, as long as that thing is spinning, it hits us. And he was one hit away, and I did it in 6 minutes on the dot. And that's 2 stages we did on the dot. Marble Garden is going to be interesting. I wish it automatically took you to a spot that has one. That way I can get this last one. I'm not as confident in this one as I am with the first 2 stages, obviously, when it comes to using those rings. 18 lives is still wild, though. Or chill, I can just fly. Come on. That's not the power of momentum, that's the power of the game physics. Let me get that invincibility right quick. Oh, there's one right here. Okay, thankfully. Alright, last one. Only thing about it is this is the wonky one. Yeah, this is the wonky one. So you'll see that some rings are already there. Oh yeah. Oh, I thought I missed the first one. That's why I was like, oh no. Oh, no. No, don't go that way yet. Give yourself some space first. I'm not trying to mess up, since I don't know where another one would be. No. $19 is a weird number for you to have left. You have to make sure you turn there. If you don't, you're going to accidentally hit that. We only got 4 left, and I bet it's one of those little weird sequences, and I cannot go that way. Just have to find it. Can't wait. Just need to see one shred of blue. There it is. The reason why we didn't get a perfect is because there's rings placed already on this stage that we didn't grab, and that's okay with me. We got all 7. That's all that matters to me. All of them were first try. It took me 31 minutes to get all of them. You didn't see anything about Super Tails, did you? Oh. Oh boy, I could have died there. Well, now we can just breeze through these stages now. Oh, there's another one if you want to find out where another one is located. Isn't this where the other one was? Yes, it was. I think I need one of those oh, I don't. Okay. I think this is the first game. No, second game was. I was about to say, I think this is one of the first games that actually made it so you can get 999 amount of rings. So 999. Then I remembered Sonic 2's Casino Night Zone exists. How about this? This is the first one that you can get it in every stage. Well, there's 3 rings for you in Marble Garden if you didn't know about them. I'm gonna lose all these rings, aren't I? I could have lost them right there. Is there a checkpoint so I can get my shield back, please? This is technically a shield in a way right now, so. Can't destroy that normally, so. Oh, they want us to keep that. Okay. I'm acting like I still need emeralds. Oh boy. I hope he stops it. Oh lord, thankfully he stops that sound. Well, this thing does. I'm not worried about the spikes hitting me. Alright, now we just have to get to the Knuckles part of this game. And Knuckles part, I should say. I think Knuckles' version of this boss is the hardest version, but I'm not sure. 20 lives before we even get to casino freaking... No, carnival night, not this casino. It's wild. To be fair, I think I would have died by now if this was the other two. And there's a ring for you. I just need to grab one little ring. And now we have 21 lives. And we missed that shield, and I am not about to lose. If I have the ability to get a shield, I'm taking it. Don't know what way they want us to go with this. I guess to the right, because the left side would have been losing this thing. So yeah, we don't get super tails until we get all the freaking emeralds. It's amazing how most of these old games hold up even after decades of existing. I think there's one up here. I think I know another one then. It's not up there. Will we get to 200? I don't know. Now if that happens, we won't. I don't know why it keeps taking us this way. I guess it's trying to freaking cause us to get hit. Grab one ring at least. Alright. Extra alright. Now I think this is a Sonic normal path, so because Knuckles can't jump that high. Isn't there a shield to the right? Yep. It don't matter what shield. Oh, this is a shield. Alright. Now we have to speed run this area, or else be demolished by the floors that spawn below. It doesn't happen here, but it's gonna happen right here. You have to hurry and get to a certain spot. Everything is trying to slow you down so you cannot make it there, but as long as you get there, you're fine. It's right here. No, it's not. It's further in. And now we are gonna be chasing the boss, basically. Without a shield. If you had a super form, we could just freely attack this thing, but you don't have a super form. And I don't have a ring. Alright, now we're gonna die. Alright, this is how we die. So yeah, this is the hardest version of this boss. I think Tails can fly infinitely. Ugh, 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 ugh. You definitely can fly infinite. Yes, she is waiting for this boss to actually give us a chance to hit him. We have to hit him from below, and when he does that, you can't attack him unless you want to risk it taking a hit. But I can't risk it. I thought I was too close to the drill. The flames and the drills are what causes us to die. It's gonna fall from below. That means he's gonna come from the side. I think he's one hit away. If only the tails could fly infinitely in a regular part of this game. It's attacking from below. And we did his damageless. Alright, we had to. Unless we wanted to die. Now, whenever we land, we will land basically in Carnival Night Zone. It went from day to night. Well, since I already got all the emeralds, I don't have to really care about those. If you want to look up where the places are, there's 87, I think, total. In the whole entire, both parts of this game, counting the Knuckles part. So yeah. And I think one of them is gatekeep behind one of those. I'm gonna take this path up here. And there you go, there's one right there, even though I don't care to grab him right now. Can you please? Jeez. Feels like they didn't care about Tails, and there's another one right there if you didn't know. I'm not even trying to find them. That's the funny part, I'm not even trying to find them. There's another one right there. There's 3 of them. So this is the perfect stage if you're very behind on getting emeralds. I found 3. I don't think this part of this game, I don't think this stage has water. I know the next one does, but this one don't. And since we have the electric shield, we don't have to worry about this guy hitting us as much, as long as we immediately attack him. Oh, great. Oh, great. I will never end the stage with 200 rings, will I? He stays like that until he gets hit. I'm at the mercy of this boss. Alright, when we get to the Knuckles part of this, we'll take a brief break. Alright. Yep, like I said, I know there's water in this one, though. This basically causes us to go back to where we were just a second ago. How does that not kill me? I don't know. Okay. I'm all for that, but I still don't know how I didn't die there, but I'll take it. Okay. Well, since I'm already up there, I might as well see what's up here since it's hard to actually get a a ring that I don't even care to get. There you go. I love how it's at the beginning. You're gonna pretty much pass it every time if you didn't know about it. Since they speed you through that spot. Yeah, I know. That's Knuckles' stage, part of the stage, but since we're not Knuckles, can we get a shield room? Okay. I'll finish this, might as well. Just give me a shield. 99. Perfect shield, too. Gave me the perfect shield. I remember when I couldn't even finish this. Oh boy. Like, I couldn't figure this out as a kid. I got far one time and I didn't know what I was doing, how I got far, not anything like that. I think we're at the end. No, we're not. We're near it. Wow, he fell all the way down. Where we can hear that thing again. Okay. I can't complain, I got another shield. Quit trying to take me to the wrong path, take me to the correct path. Okay. Okay. I'm 2 rings from an extra life. And I'm also 1 hit away from losing the ability to get an extra life. No, you give me the extra life first. Come on. Alright, now we are getting somewhere. Yep. The infamous barrel that got everybody stuck that didn't know how to do it because they didn't give you instruction on how it works. We're gonna get 300. I mean, this game's trying to prevent us from getting 300, but we got it. I guess after 200 rings, you do not get any more extra lives. You're giving me a shield. I got too many rings. Oh no, we're not getting a shield. Okay, this is pointless then. Well, goodbye, stage. Don't you dare give me the one that made me lose all of them. Thank you. Alright, goodbye, special stage. I was hoping you'd give me my last ditch effort to get a shield, but I think there's gonna be a shield as soon as we start this. Could be mistaken. I am not mistaken. Okay, I remember that correctly. Will we keep our 300 rings? Can we finally beat the stage where we have over 200 rings? Or will we lose them all again? Through means by my own fault, or through means outside of my fault? Let's roll through that. Just rid all of them. Alright, let's go down. We need a bubble. That's one way to get one. And this is the stage where you can't get a ring unless you backtrack to get one. I think this is. Alright, gang. Can I please just advance? Thank you. I wonder, is there anything down there I should know about for any future playthroughs of this game? Is there alive? That's it. Nothing else. Nothing else. Okay. We got an extra life at least. The fact that I haven't died yet is wild. Like, this is the best I ever played. To be fair, Tails is easy to control since he flies. So I can get him out of control if there is any trouble. If this game will let me go further, that'd be great too. Nope. You can avoid that projectile. You just have to worry about attacking him or just avoiding him. What is this thing? That won't be helpful since I think we touched one more shade of water. I could be wrong. Okay, but it took a hit there, but didn't. I'm all for not taking hits. At least we got the lights back on. I think we're at the end. Ah, this is the barrel that I was referring to earlier. The one you don't know about. The one that if you didn't know you had to hold up and down, you would be stuck here forever. It's a shame that we can't get any more extra lives. So, yeah. This is just gonna be points. That would have been a sucky way to die. Can we get 5 more rings just so we can get to 500? I'm gonna say to 400, not 500. Is there anything over here? Yep, we can get to the 400. Alright. I'll just fly out there. Okay. Well, that tells you where another ring is if you didn't know about that one. You gotta finagle your way up there, though. I'm trying to get out of here so I don't lose the time from time. Game ain't letting me get further. He knocking me back. Knocking me back. Knocking me back. Knocking me back. He's trying to kill my time that I don't have much of. Alright. We gotta beat this boss. Come on. I wish this stopped the clock. It doesn't. Alright. I forgot how his attack worked. That's my fault. Yay. Well, if I get a time over, I don't care now. How that doesn't count as him getting hit. I cannot attack him while he has that on him. Our best bet is just to get a time over. Where is he at? Where is he at? I said our best bet is to get a time over, and we don't even get the time over. I thought I could get the time over, but no, we can't. It fell straight where we were. I don't know how they expect you to attack them. Oh great, we lose it. My first death was because of me speeding this mess up, trying to get the time over, and end up not getting it either way. Oh boy. We have to do this every time we fail. What's up, Knuckles? What's up, Bug? Oh, now we have time. And somehow I don't end up getting the time over, and I still end up winning. Yay. Yay. Alright, we are now in what stage? What's the next stage? We're not in the Knuckles part yet, are we? Oh, this is Launch Space Zone. Launch Space Zone. Correct? 100%. It has to be. No, Ice Cap. I forgot about Ice Cap. I forgot all about Ice Cap. Next is Launch Space. Before you press that button, head right. Yeah, you can easily miss that if you didn't know about that one too. Now obviously there's a emerald that only Knuckles can get, but well, I only died twice so far. Get out of that area quick. The momentum is what caused us to get hit there. Well, technically, all we have to do is just push this ever so slightly. And then the rest of it will be done basically for us. Now this one doesn't have that same iteration, so don't even waste your time there. Alright, time for the first boss. Don't even care. No, they got over 200 rings, so. Finally beat the stage with less than 33 minutes. Finally. We're finally past the hour mark. I didn't notice that. I'm curious about this. I never could go this way. Where is up? What does this take us? Where does this take us to? There's more? Hold up. Like I said, I never take this path. This is just rings. That's all there is up here, rings. Helps if you have a super form, but Tails don't get that. At least not yet. Well, at least I can say one thing. None of the stages have killed me so far. Just the darn boss. That's it. Well, we can't attack from below unless we're below him. Oh, what? A brilliant observation saying you can't attack him unless you're below him. Of course, I get hit again. So I get my ring back. Really? Alright, launch base on, let's go. Not at the launch base zone, we get to the Knuckles part. Before we continue, there's a ring right here. You're welcome. Maybe ask me what's over here. Guess what? Another ring. Oh. Really? An enemy that we will take a hit from no matter what. I love them. Get out of the launch base Act 1 already, even though these levels in Sonic 3 were very well structured. You can't spin dash. When you're in that particular spot, that's wonderful. Nice try. Not nice try. Just keep going. Just keep going to the left. Just keep going to the left. Nope. The only thing that accomplishes going back the way we came. Oh. I didn't know that was here. Why is there two shields? I didn't even know that was there. They're like, get the better shield, don't get the water one. Get the better shield in this situation. The one that makes rings come to you instead of you having to go to the rings and you still ended up losing it anyway. Oh boy. Like I said, these levels are very well structured. Is this another ring area? Nope. I didn't think so. Fine. We'll comply to your rules. I guess we're near the end of this stage. Come on, make it. Thank you. Thought we were gonna run out of steam before he can get there. This is the first time I actually seen him fly up here. I know he stopped in that animation. Never did that before. I hate this boss with a passion. You can never make me like this boss. At least he gets easier as you go. One of the few bosses in this game where it gets easier. Alright, time to see the last stage that has water in it until I'm thinking, what's the next time we see water besides? Okay, there's the ring. Anyway, when's the next time we see water? Mushroom, flying bat. No, not flying. What's after Sandalphus? We don't see water for a while. Wow. I'm still thinking, what's after Sandalphus? Lava Reef, right? I don't think we see water ever again, really. Go to the left first and see what's over here. Probably one of those rings. Correct. Well, there's 2 rings if you didn't know about them. I love how I'm finding them even though I don't care to get them. Wasn't when I was looking for them, I couldn't find them. Find that funny. Is this the last stage that has water in it for real? Because obviously Sandalphus won't have any water at all. If it did, then that wouldn't make sense. Considering what it's based off of. No, don't touch those. You have to go this way. Alright, get this extra life, now I'll go through this too. I love how it barely touches that. Barely missed that. And I'm barely missing that. Great. Great. Grab some rings, go. Whoa, before we go, is there a ring in here? There you go. That's 3 of them. If you didn't know about them. I'm like, wait, let's confirm that if it is or isn't. I like confirmation. And I don't like that. Alright, this is gonna be trash. Yep, you're swimming up here to get this shield. Yep, that's where exactly where we're going. Wasn't that shield in water? Or close to water? Like right here, right? Yep. Now that helps us against the boss if we can keep it. If we can keep it, yeah, if we can keep it, yeah, sure. That's Knuckles' path right there. But since we are not strong enough to do that, we're going through the regular path. Which is the Sonic path, which is taking us up here. Thankfully, there's another shield up here, so I don't think we interact with water ever again. So, bye-bye water, I guess. Alright, now we just wait. Now we just wait. Knuckles falls, and that's because of the rocket. Alright, time for the boss before you get to the Knuckles part. Yeah, I have to dodge that little spike ball that rolls around. I don't know what hit me there. Now, I think it's the arms got thing again. Yep, it is. Hate this boss. When I was a kid, I didn't know how to beat this boss. How did that not hit me? I'll take that, and I don't have a ring. Great. Ooh, I thought I was about to spin dash. I thought I missed. I thought I missed. I thought I missed. And I didn't lose. And like I said, we stop here. Right back. Alright, we're back. We're now in the Sonic and Knuckles. There we go. All we can do now is get the last 7 Super Emeralds. Yeah. Right now, we found out about where Knuckles' whereabouts is, and we found out that with these 7 Chaos Emeralds, they formed the Super Emeralds that we're gonna need to even 100% the game. We know that we cannot... We know we cannot get the Death Egg Zone without acquiring all 7. I'm gonna say we can, but you know what I mean. We can't 100% it without actually getting all the emeralds. Thankfully, this is one of the easier stages to complete. You just have to basically take the path that we are given. Don't go that way. We get a continue. That way we know we went that way. We got 32 left. Now we have 26. That almost got me. Unfortunately, we cannot get a continue. Boo-hoo-hoo. We don't know where the last ones are. Yes, we're searching again. There they are. We gotta find our way to get there. 10. This is a lot of rings. Do we have... Can we just skip those? Yep, I see it. Continue. I'm gonna say perfect. This is the perfect 144 rings. Jeez. That's just the one of many. Okay. I know where another one is. I don't know where it's a few are though. Flying battery were good too. Just Sandopoulos, that's what ruins things. If you ever played any of the collection games from the early 2000s, not counting the one that came out in 2008, you would know that this is the first stage of the whole entire Sonic and Knuckles campaign. You will also know that with these stages come a lot of difficult things. The fact that they didn't give you both games included together, which is still wild to me that they never actually properly really put both games together. They only put them separate back in them days. For some reason they never put them together. I don't know why. Probably due to lawsuits, I don't know. But what I do know is during those collection games, that's how I was introduced to the original games. I'm trying to figure out where is a ring at before I get to the spot where I know there's a ring. Let's go up there. I don't know if you can make that jump. Before we even do anything, make sure it ain't up here. Of course it isn't. To deal with this stage and only get one is wild. You can tell I'm looking for emeralds now, since I'm looking all over the place. I don't know if there's only two though. I don't know if it's in this stage. I think it's in the second act. I guess it's in the second act. Alright, just like in Sonic 3, there is an automatic little TV they give you. If you don't even touch it. Let's see, we're close, but we're not gonna get there. Alright, continuing on. I think I know where two of them are in Act 2. Before we continue, what's down here? Just this pulley. Like I said, I'm looking for him. Go ahead and go to the right. Oh, there's one right here. Alright, second one. Hopefully we get it first try instead of having to redo any of these. But they don't reappear, unfortunately. Oh, it's this one. We shouldn't mess this up. And for the love of freaking everything you love, do not go to that middle part. Just go by the path. Don't even touch that. I don't know how they would expect you to even grab that. Alright, we got 5 more to get. Alright, I know where one is at the very end of this act. I don't know anywhere. I don't know about any other ones besides that one. So if I find one before the end of this act, then that is news to me. How did I touch you? No, we're not doing that. No. We still went that way. Good thing I backtracked. Third one. What's this one? Oh, it's the one where you barely have any. It's the shortest one. Turn around. The only thing that sucks about it being low is the fact that if you don't know how these memorize, you don't know where the rest of them are. Love it. All right, 6 more. Well, we saw blue, but can we get there? There's one thing. Not the others. Okay, that's 3 out of the 7. 3 out of 7. Alright, we have the location of where the last one is, if that's the last one in the stage, but we don't know if it's the last one in the stage. Anyway, we know where 1 is. At the very end, right before you have to pull that pulley. So you definitely can't miss that one. No matter which character you play as. You'd think that they would have hit something down here, but no, they do not. I already know where I'm at. That's Knuckles' path. Before we continue, let's make sure there's nothing up here. Nope, there's nothing up there. Now we're in this spot, which makes it so that you know that we're nearing the end of this stage. I haven't even did anything. I've just been letting him roll and go. There it is. That's the last ring that I know of. Then after this ring, I think it's just a boss. Alright. 4th emerald. What's this one? 67, okay. But I guess rid of 16 of them, but where's the other 51? Who knows? 51 goes into 17 3 times. Oh, is this the one that's scattered all over the place? It's looking like it is. Yes, it is. It's just jump here, jump there, find them. Oh boy, this one's gonna take a little bit, man. Possibly. Depends on how this goes. Alright. I gotta walk around that. I'd rather give you an entrance. 22. So there might be an 8 spike somewhere, or 2 4 spikes. See if there's a 4 spike. I swear I saw some blue over here. A 9 and 9? It's a 9-9, okay. That means we can't get a perfect. Just fine, but nah, I don't know where the last one is. Yay, me. Just give me a glimpse of it and I'll be okay. All I need a little glimpse. That's why I said they're all scattered all over the place. I have to find it. There they are. So far we're perfect on every stage, special stage, which is good for me. Alright, we're nearing the end. Can we get 7 rings? I don't know. Now, this one, a few times you see it tells a serious face. Usually he's the only one that doesn't that doesn't actually frown when he pulls something. Alright, can we get a ring? Can we get a shield? Only doing this for a shield, so thank you. But seriously, there's no more water stages. That's fine. You can't do that without a shield, though. I think there's one more hit if all those hits. Yep, they do all count. And now we're in flying battery zone, flying fortress. Jeez, flying battery zone. How we get on there? We look up, see this little whatever that's supposed to be, and we just cling on to it. I love how this is the one that doesn't make so you can't go back up. There's no path up here. Yes, there is. How would they expect you to get this if you weren't Knuckles or Tails? If you're neither of those characters, you can't get that. Since we're Tails, we can just bypass this area. Mm-hmm. I had it and I missed, didn't know I had it. Until I looked. Remember with Tails, we're gonna do this. Okay. Line battery zone. I know where 2 are, maybe 3. I know exactly where 1 is though. I don't think we're at that spot yet. I love when I get shields and then I lose it immediately. How would you know that if you were hitting a Sonic? How would you know that? Yeah, I think it's right here. Yep. That's why I was like, wait. There. Here's the 5th one. Well, there you go. There's not that many rings in this one. Did I even grab those rings? Whatever. What matters is we won. If I can remember the last 2 locations, we can get all of them before we even get to Sandopolis. The only thing about it is Sandopolis Act 1 bosses. That's all I can say. It's something. I just need to find and see where that spike is we have to push. So 1 has animals and 2 of them are springs. That's amazing that I didn't get hit there. Oh boy. Oh, we're at the end. Okay. It doesn't matter, just spin dash off from him. Doesn't matter which direction, even if it's the side that's swinging, just spin dash off. I don't know if it can fly that high, that's the thing. He said, you ain't getting me with that. Stop. Stop. I mean, you can get back up there since your tails, so unless it's not that high of a flight. Thing is, what behooves me is I don't remember which act is the one where you push a spike. That's the thing. I don't know if it's Act 1 or 2. If I knew, that would help. I don't. That ain't the spot. This is no, this is not. It's close to this spot though. Will you give me the shield? Nope. 6 rings. Or 8. One of them. Let's just get back to the stage. Just get back to the stage. Get back to the stage. You already disappointed me enough. Still left. Now, if we can find the one that you pushed a spike, we can finish this. Anyway, 6th one. Don't tell me that's a bad idea, but whatever. Yeah, 40 to get. I think the last one has a lot. My memory serves me correct. I think whenever I press this, I have to jump immediately. Yep. Since I did it differently than I usually do. 23. That makes it 14. I swear I saw blue. 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 I don't know where I saw it, but I saw some blue. There it is. No? The sparkles in the back is what's confusing me? Okay. Found some. It better not be those little ones that are freaking scattered all over the place. Oh. Shouldn't have turned there. Man, I hate that one. Okay. If we can find the spike one that we push. If we can find the spike that we push, we fine. I don't know where it's at though. Well, we won't find it because we're at the end. Out of curiosity, yes, you can attack it. Since he's the only character that can attack it. Unless I had a super form. At this point. That's the first. Wait, no. The stage has yet to kill me. The stage still has yet to kill me. That was a boss. That don't count. So I died 3 times. All of them were bosses. I wish they respawn, but they don't. Let me count. 1. They just stayed up there. 2. 3. 4. How did you miss? Even though I don't have to do that, I'm doing it because of the fact that it takes forever to get done with that boss anyway. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How do you miss? That's just the first time I die, and it's not even off of something that should have made sense of me dying. So you count that little mess as a smush to death and a spike kill? Okay. Try this again. 1, 2, 3. The first one I can get 3. Okay. 4. Nope. Miss it. Nope. Can't get no more rings, huh? 5, 6, 7, 8. So no, you can't destroy it. I guess they weren't. I guess they only did that so you the game wouldn't, you know, self-implode. If you will, in lack of better terms. So the first time I died from some in a stage was some BS way that I shouldn't die from. Let's just speed run our way up here, because if we don't, we'll be waiting for this to get done. There. You don't have to sit there and wait for this to come through. We get 2 free hits. No, we get 1 free hit, not 2. Okay. I can't complain about that. Okay. And now it's Sandopolis Zone. Where I'm gonna struggle to find the animals. Anyway. But you have to go certain ways just to get to these emerald rings. Thing is, Lava Reef is the last area we can get emeralds from, so if we don't get them now, and between now and Lava Reef, well, we have to redo the whole entire thing to get the emeralds again. Like I said, the one in this stage is in some convoluted area that looks just like the area we just left. Do I know exactly where it's at? No. I know where the one that's Act 2 is at the very end. There's only one. Hold on. My ear itching like a mug right now. Alright. I mean, if you want to wait, by all means grab that pulley. It's just taking you down. Okay. Oh no. This is Knuckles' path. Or could be a Knuckles' path. Okay, I'll take that over to dying. I'll take that over dying. I never was able to take the upper path because obviously hard to get up there. Yep, we passed by it. It don't matter. It doesn't matter. Because this freaking stage sucks to find these rings. Lava Reef is better, but I don't want to wait till Lava Reef to just get him. And you have to spawn him in by actually being on the screen with him. Alright, let's speed this up some. There you go. And now we enter the pyramid. It's completely dark in here, which is going to be important as we continue on. Unless we decide to do that. Okay, cool. Unfortunately, the path we take is mandatory. There's no way to actually get rid of those ghosts. There you go. Like I said, it's mandatory to have them on. Alright, now they're in the second stage. They get 3 stages. You have to jump on this one. Otherwise, this is just gonna keep winding non-stop. And the first one appears now. Yep. They don't attack you until they get in their third phase. Unfortunately, if you play as Knuckles, they already automatically start in their 3rd stage. I guess they want you to get ahead of them. No, that's not what I need. That's for a tail. We can just do this. We might accidentally get their 3rd phase after all. The only thing good is if as long as you're in a spin dash, they can never attack you. Because all they do is run into you. Yep, 3rd phase. And that's how you get rid of that. There you go. They start spawning in whenever you get to the end, so until we get to the end, we're stuck with these guys. Love it. Can't tell you can beat this without the sand going up. Him bumping his head is not a good thing. Does this make you fly faster? No. Alright, I know if I'm close if I see one thing. And that's not the thing I need to see. I love how we get a water shield despite the fact that there's no water in this stage. The bubble shield, not the water shield. Might as well be water shield since there's no water in this stage or the next one. Alright, where that pulley at? That's what we need. Let me guess, can't find it. Well, at least we got a fire shield. Or the flame shield. Where is this thing at? To get to the ring, you go up there, here. Okay, let's get rid of them. Before we even do anything, get rid of them. Now let's go up here. And there you go. Barely made it in here, but we have to redo the 6th emerald. Let's do this mess. Freaking hate this one. You can tell I'm taking this seriously since I am not literally grabbing any rings. The issue is I don't know where to go after this. $19. Well, we know where 6 of them are. Alright. And basically, the only thing we can do now is just get to the boss. Meh. Sometimes you get that second hit, sometimes you don't. 7 minutes. These stages. Well, we're in Lottery Zone, so we'll basically get the last ring real quick. Because it's not that far. It's not that far. It's not that far. Remember, we have to get it now. Because after this is Death Egg Zone, and we cannot get one of those things to spawn anymore. Let's get me the... Alright. Unfortunately, we don't have the flame shield, so touching any form of lava will actually hurt us until we get a flame shield. Anyway. I guess revving it up makes it faster. That's great. I know where one ring is, and that's all that matters to us, is finding that one ring. Once we get to it, we're good. I love how that gives you, it gives it free aim at you. It's right past this platform right here. Alright, let's get this last one, please. Isn't this the one that has over 100, right? Right, correct? Nope, 71. I will say this is one of the easier ones. Just can't mess up. Nope, you tried. There it is, found it. Okay. Alright, now we get Super Tails. There was a Super Knuckles, but there's no Super Tails. Unless he gets the unless he gets the Super Emerald. Go ahead and give us what we've been wanting the whole time. We haven't acquired all 7. And then with that, you have officially become able to get Super Tails. We don't have 50 rings though. So we can't even showcase what he does. Yeah, you would think there would be one up here, but no. You would think I would know how to activate it, but it's not activating for some reason. Don't know why. Do I have to duck and do it? No. I guess the game is in disbelief that I did so well. There you go. I could have just kept going. could have just kept going. Well, that's not ideal. No. This is the same path as another path. Trying to roll into a freaking do a spin dash, and he's just jumping in place. "37 lives, wow." Yeah, that don't count as it. How does that not count? There. The lava behind us hardens, and then we are now in Lava Reef Zone Act 2. One thing we can do now is hope we get, well, not hope, we are getting a ring. I think this is the last act that has those rings, so it's either you get him now or you don't get him at all. I wish I knew how to. He's not becoming Super Tails, and then he's... There it is. Figured it out. Now, as you can see, he spawns in these flickies, which also automatically attacks enemies for you. As you can see. And As someone would call them, the flicky army of death. So, yeah. The only thing that I have an issue is figuring out how to darn transform into them. Here we go, transform. There you go. I want to keep my rings so I can transform into him whenever I actually need him. I love how this stage gives you a lot of shields, and I mean a lot of shields, and there's the ring. And it's funny how it's on the opposite side of that. You wouldn't have thought of doing that. Would have thought that all the walls were, you know, just those rings. Alright, come back. I'd rather you not be able to get hit than you to get hit. Just give me a shield. Just give me a shield, that's all I'm asking you to do. Doesn't matter which one, just one shield. Hold on a second. Alright, we're back. We are not getting that extra life, but all due respect. We are not getting that extra life. We're getting that one though. I think we're at the end. Yep. Well, we have enough rings for us to last until the boss. As long as we don't get hit. Nope. It does not want me to keep a shield. Isn't there a ring box over here? Okay, gang. Well, we can't cheese the boss this time. I know what boss I'm facing, that's why I said we can't cheese him. I like how we just don't run away from this rock, we just let it happen. Okay. That's the first time I think I ever got in here. Oh no. Oh no. Oh god. Oh jeez. Let's just get you the jackpot with the 3 Robotnik symbols. Give me a jackpot, jackpot, jackpot if you want to do that. As soon as I saw that, I was like, oh no, we lost that. I just need my 50 rings and I'll be happy with that. Just give me my 50 rings. That's all I want. Come on. Yes, yes, yes. That's the 100 rings, no matter what. Can't take it away from me. I don't need y'all no more. Goodbye. funny how you're this close to lava, but it doesn't really affect you. We don't even need this shield, we just need to transform. We don't even need anything, we just need to wait. I wish you could attack the boss, that'd be great. Then you'd be really OP. And now we just wait. Oh, we died. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Can't cheese the boss if I don't pay attention now. But that's still funny that you can just do that. We don't have enough rings. We won't have enough rings to just be able to do that. I wish I would have grabbed a flame shield. That would have made it so I don't have to worry about that. But I did not. But you know, hindsight is 20/20. Blah blah blah. Technically, I could cheese it by just doing this. So. Now we have to actually take the time to do this boss. Well, we already beaten him, so I'll be right there. Alright, now we face Knuckles. I love how they got all these rings just hidden in plain sight. We don't face Knuckles. About to say. I didn't even know there was a little freaking death egg right back there. Alright, all you have to do for me is get me to 50 rings. 49. 61. Technically, we don't even need a checkpoint. $39 lives. We're not getting to 40. Not from this, at least. Yo, man, you taking my... No, take it. Put it right now. We will be in our South Sky Sanctuary, and this is where we take another break. Alright, be right back. Alright, we're back after a few hours. Yeah. I had things to do. And that's why we have to finish now, hours later. So yeah. Thing is, you can actually make this yourself, but you know, screen won't scroll until he jumps. Anyway, we're now in Sky Sanctuary, which is basically the end of this game. Which means soon we will tackle the Death Egg itself. It's not like you have to face a boss yet. I don't think you do. Yep. Just keep on going. I don't know if I'm going the wrong way. Yes, we are. But it doesn't matter. This level is so vertical that what I just did didn't even matter. In any other level, that's death. I believe it's Sky Sanctuary and not any other level. Besides, we have to head up anyway. Hope I can find some more rings. I love how this is the Sonic 2 boss. It's not even the first one. It's the one you get in deal with in Metropolis on. Somehow that laser, I was about to say, somehow that laser didn't hit me. Okay. If we can somehow, some way get back to 50, that'd be great. Highly doubt we will, but it'd be great if we did. Oh, come on, man. I don't even grab one ring? Okay. Okay. That's wild, you have to face him again if you guys didn't go up here. This is a free boss if you're Tails. This boss is so free, it's sad. If you're Tails, that is. But, you know, when that iteration, the first iteration of this boss, Tails could slide only to get on the screen, but not actually in the game. They didn't think that you would use Tails, really, I guess. They just made Tails basically a yellow fox of Sonic. That's literally what they did in the, Sonic the Hedgehog 2. That's literally all they did. Just make him a two-tailed fox that has speed because of his tails. Alright, where is this taking us to? Something we could have just got. Somewhere we could have got without it. Alright, cool. Really? Go into a ball. Just let these do what it has to do. Unfortunately, I don't think this takes us to the Death Egg. Still have to face this boss. I find it funny how he doesn't like Sonic, but makes so many robots based off of him. And now we are headed to the Death Egg. Dang, he had a serious face. And now we jump onto the death egg from that little door right there. That sound effect sounds like it came from Decap Attack. Well, the only thing we have to do now is just get to the boss. Because remember, as I found out from the Sonic playthrough, there's no rings. I said, yeah, there's no large rings, so literally just get from point A to point B. Somehow I avoided both of them without getting hit. Get super tails, or will we just be sitting here without them? Friends, what do you give me? There's a chance, depends on what you decide to give me in terms of coins. Sorry, it's not Mario. Rings. Oh, jeez, it gave me that quick, too. I'm glad I can't kill you, but still. 3 bars. Which gives us 8. Can you go where I need you to go, please? Thank you. Twenty more. Let's go for nothing. Okay. All 3 of them. 8 rings. We only need 6 for a continue if we care to grab them. And we are out of here. Alright, cool. Alright, now we just have to get to the end. Well, that's all those rings gone. Isn't this the same way we were just at? It was the same exact place. Oh, hold up. Then we get this. We just transform, and then we don't have to worry about anything. Just go. Let's go. That's what I was hoping for. Just grab this. Don't tell me I'm going back the same way I was just at. Don't do me. Okay. I was hoping it was different. It is. We don't have to wait for this if this is not one of those. Okay, it is one of those. Yeah, we don't have to wait for this. Even if we lose our shield, let me say lose our we die. We didn't jump there. I forgot you had to jump there. I haven't touched a checkpoint in that far. Okay, be right back. Alright. Too bad this won't matter. This is gonna kill some of our freaking rings, but hey. We're giving us more rings as we go, so gotta take it. That's positive right here. Come on. Get it. Just have to hit that one. Got it. I just need to get to the other side. Got it. Let's go. Fortunately, we are gonna be forced to take that. Despite the fact there is literally a path below it. Alright, flick your arm, your death, let's go. Couldn't ask for a better position right now. Considering how this went with Sonic, I deserve this. This went horrible at Sonic. And I mean horrible at Sonic. Alright, let's get out of here. Only there was something up here for you. What's down here? There's nothing down here, so what's the point in literally keeping you from getting nothing up here? I'm sure I could go back. Oh, I can. Okay. I don't know if Tails is the only character that can do that, but hey, at least we got out of that. So you're telling me there's two electric shields basically next to each other? That's funny. Okay, you try to make sure you at least had this. That's the only shield I have seen so far in this stage. Ow. Alright. Regular gravity now. That's not ideal. Let me guess, no rings? No rings in this whole section? Somehow I don't get hit there. Okay. One, two, three. Oop. I know this is very trippy, but hey, we're at least figuring this mess out. Ow. Okay. I think that's just instant death down there, so you have to take this path. I couldn't get 20 rings because that's the only way you can activate those things with their special stages. Isn't this a boss? No, too soon. I mean, I hope it's too soon since it's 2 minutes and 40 seconds since every stage wanted to last 5 minutes. Like I said, whoever did that was having too much fun with that. Same thing applies to this one too. You would think that would count as a projectile that you can reflect, but it doesn't. Alright, can I get a special stage that gives me coins? Coins. Rings. Oh my lord, I keep saying coins. No. I said no. Stop giving me bubble shields. There's no water for the rest of the game. Which is still wild to me that Launch Base Zone has the last about a bit of water in the game. It's still wild. You get nothing. Good day, sir. It's a lot of rings. They caught up to us. It's a miracle. I hope there's 3 more rings to spawn in, but okay. We have 2 letter of invincibility. I'm gonna say 2 levels of not being hit. Can't wait for this to be a freaking fun little boss. Yeah, I remember now I can spin Asham. I would rather not lose my chance of being able to use this than to lose my chance of using it. And also with this act being done, that leaves us with only 38 lives. I think it carries over. It does. This is the most rings I ever had that carried over to this boss. Will I keep them all the way to this end of this boss's end? I don't know. Well, this is Tails, so do they automatically attack him, or do I have to attack him for them? Yeah, this is Tails, so literally this is easy. I can just continue running right. Alright. Same scenario as... Oh, great. I can't transform? Is that what you're telling me? Thing is, if I fail here, I lose that free, basically free boss. And that's it. That's the end of the game for Tails. There's no second boss that we need to wait for. No, that's it. But as you can see, Sonic is piloting the plane that he owns. I forgot what it's called. That's why I said whatever the plane he owns. Because, you know, Sonic loves the land, but he doesn't have the ability to flight like Tails does, so, yeah. Still funny that Knuckles trumped both of them, but that's only due to the fact that Knuckles has less things to do in his story versus this one and Sonic's. But this is pretty much the best I ever played. But that's the end of this game. As we see Knuckles basically seeing us off. Now, it was fun playing as all three characters. Knuckles first, then Sonic, then Tails. Knuckles first because Knuckles actually comes before the other two because he's actually already on the island. Sonic because of the fact that Sonic is basically the normal version of this game. Knuckles is hard. Sonic is normal. And Tails is easy. If that wasn't obvious. Because you see, we blew through this game as Tails. Like, I had no issues with Tails. The only issue I had with Tails is the fact that I kept messing up. But that's only my fault, not Tails' fault. I don't think we died until we got to the end Knuckles part of this game, so there's that. But this game came out 32 years ago. It was very historic and still considered as the best Sonic game ever made. Rightfully so. My only gripe with it is I wish they made another game like this. But they have not really made a game like this since this game. This game came out in 1994. Same year as Dynamite Headdy, which I have yet to beat for the channel. We need to do Ristar again, or Ristar if you want to say that. Well, I don't know when I will redo that game, so with that being said, as we see the credits of the game, all we can say is it took too long to finally do this, considering I did the first two basically within a two-week span of each other, and this one I did a month later. The day it was recorded was April 30th. It's now May 1st. Yeah, I was gone that long, but we finally did it. And I am glad that we finally did. With that being said, we're about to end these credits. And obviously this game was presented by Sega. Sega, which is still making Sonic games to this day, but it was not the same since the 90s. But they had their few flashes, but anyway. We did 3 stories to 100% completion. And now we get to see the little banner that Tails has since we 100% his. But first, let's see Knuckles first. Boom. Boom, boom. That's how you know. See, Knuckles ends up in Sky Sanctuary. Sonic ends in his own version. And Tails ends in Death Egg Zone. So 12, 13, 14. Like, yeah. This game is fun to go back to. And I will say, I have fun redoing it as Tails. So with that being said, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And I hope you have a wonderful day or night. Goodbye. And most of all, take care and be safe.